So today is the last day of January. A month of 2022 has already gone, and I thought I would get on here and ask, how are you feeling? How have things changed? Do you want them to change? I guess for a start. Did you go into 2022 thinking that I want to feel better? I want to make changes. I want to stop feeling anxious. I want to stop feeling down or worried or fearful or whatever it may be that's been going on within all of us for the last couple of years. Were you in a place where you were dead set, certain that you were going to start exercising, make changes, feel better, start, living on purpose, feeling good about yourself and others? Was there all of that talk that we do at the start of a new year? And I just thought I'd ask, has anything changed in the last 30 days? Is today, what you're feeling today, is it any different to what you felt a month ago, 10 months ago, or even 10 years ago? I can tell you I have done a ton of work on myself in the last 30 days. I am always working on myself. It is something that I've done for nearly 20 years, 2 decades. I want to share with you, there is no magic pill that is going to give you change. There is no fairy godmother that's going to come around and wave a magic wand and all of a sudden all the pain and the sadness and all the crap, all the shit, all the emotional baggage is going to be gone. It's not how it works. And I know this because I carried emotional baggage for 2 decades. I worked for a full decade trying to release that before I found the thing that actually worked. But every single thing that I did brought me closer, brought me a little bit of relief and a little bit of relief and a little bit of relief. It was working towards getting me where I needed to go. Anything, any change that you want is going to take some kind of work from you. It's going to take time, or it's going to take money, a combination of both. Perhaps it's going to take a ton of effort. It could be as simple as downloading some free meditations from YouTube. It could be going to courses or programs. It could be buying a book. But there has to be something. There has to be something that changes, something that you do, you commit to make the changes, Maybe they're only small, and maybe you need to make 100 small steps before you can see a big result that'll get you to the next step. Or perhaps you want big change really fast and you are so damn sick and tired of feeling sick and tired that you're willing to invest in yourself, in something bigger. Maybe therapy. Maybe it's hypnosis. Maybe it's Creatrix, which is what I do. And I have to say, after years, 1 decade of experiencing Creatrix on a regular basis, because every growth creates a new awareness to then step up and level up and move forward. But also life is always happening, and global pandemic, what can I say? It's not something anyone could have seen coming, but it triggered a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So life's always happening. But I will say, Creatrix, I'm as close to your fairy godmother that you're going to get, The fastest, quickest, easiest route, whatever you want to call it, journey from A to B, get on the private jet, get there fast, into transformation, into clearing out, being that clear, calm person that you want to be, getting to that place where you are happy and peaceful and you can see things clearly and you speak to the people around you better, or whatever it is that you want to get to. Your journey through is your own choice. It is a choice, but there must be some kind of choice. Already, I can't believe how fast this month has gone, and I can't believe how fast the last 10 years have gone. When I look back and think about my journey, and I'm doing a lot of thinking, I'm doing a lot of reflecting, because it's not just any year. I've got 7 days until I'm 50. So a lot of reflecting and a lot of looking back and a lot of what were the steps that I took. And I did all of those. I was always somebody who wanted more. I knew somewhere deep within here that there had to be something more for me. And I read books, and I got on the internet. I did free courses, anything that come up. I went to Sydney and I went and seen gurus. I went to Tony Robbins and T. Harv Eker and a dozen other people. Okay, I went. I watched Oprah and Brené Brown and so many other inspiring and motivational speakers. I did a lot of steps, and I went and I did therapy. I went and I did hypnosis. I had NLP and timeline and kinesiology and Reiki and, a lot of things. Okay, they were all getting me to a place where I found the one thing that actually made a huge difference. They probably all made little bits of differences that got me to the place that I was ready for the big change. And I guess today on my memories, I come up, a memory came up where I met Maz Sherma, and we were friends for 11 years. So it was 9 years and 8 months ago, I think, when I first had Creatrix. So I think it was around April in 2012. So in 2 months, 3 months from now, 10 years since I had Creatrix. But I met her 11 years ago, and she was so inspirational. She was training in a business. She was training women in businesses to be better and to know their worth and know they're good enough and be strong and confident, all of those kind of things. But I couldn't feel that. I always walked away from all of those kind of things thinking, it didn't shift. There's something in me that just doesn't get it. What's wrong with me? That was always a result that came out of everything. It never quite got to the root of the problem, and it certainly didn't shift the problem. But that wasn't until I did the work and then got to a place where Creatrix came into my life, and it was just like, yes, I have to try that. I've tried everything else. I will do that. And it was the one thing that shifted. Massive, massive shifts. And I guess I see so many women posting on Facebook or talking about it in their day-to-day lives, but posting on Facebook, I'm so sad, or I'm going off Facebook because I need time to look after me, or, and I'm not begrudging any of that. You've got to do and say what you need to. But having people commiserate or tell you that they're there for you and that you're good enough and you're worthy, it's not the shift that you need to make big change. It's the inner work that you do. All of that outer stuff, all the people telling you that you're lovely and worthy and good enough and we love you and all of that, it's this outside stuff, and it's trying to come in, but it just doesn't get quite in here or in here. The thing that goes in here is it has to come from the inside, and then it comes to here, and then you share that with the outside. It goes outside. I hope that makes sense. Probably too close. So we need to change in here, and nothing from that external world, even though they can help bit by bit by bit by book, the books and the audios and the meditations and the affirmations and the courses and the programs, that's this conscious work. It's this outside source trying to push information in. Okay, and we can take some of it, but it doesn't really go, if it gets in here, then it doesn't really connect down here and into your intuition, into your deepest soul wisdom kind of place. Okay, you need to get it from the soul wisdom into the heart, into the head, and then you share a new profound energy and love and wisdom with the rest of the world. That is what real transformational change is. It is coming from the inside out. And that is why what I do helps so many women so fast in their journey to change. Now, I have a beautiful woman from North Queensland starting with me in a couple of days. And again, same thing. She is looking, she feels not good enough. She feels like she's not smart enough. She feels like people are judging her and they think that she's silly or stupid. She feels devastated and betrayed. She feels lost and alone. And there are just a couple of things that are going to be, the big ones that we're going to start with and go through the list of around 50 issues that we've got on her list. So she made the decision, the start of January, I am making this year my best year. I am going to do something. I'm committing to myself. And she said, "Oh, Maria, I've never spent this kind of money on me. I don't know if this is going to work for me," which every woman who's ever done Creatrix has said, "but I don't know if this is going to work, but I've never spent this on me." And yet there's a nervousness, but an excitement on what it's going to feel like. Because she was speaking to another lady who had just finished Creatrix, her breakthrough, her transformation, who was telling her, I don't know how it works, but it works. It was amazing. I feel so light. I feel so free. I feel so good in myself and about myself. I trust myself and life is fantastic. And that's what we want for all women. But, I just thought it was important, 1 month down. So already, this year is going to speed by. Don't get to Christmas and New Year Eve again thinking, what the fuck happened to the last 12 months? Another year of my life wasted. What did I accomplish? What was the good parts? Or did I just feel down and dark and upset and anxious all the whole year long? I feel, like I said, I've done a ton of work just in the last 30 days, and I am feeling really, really good. I am feeling that I am starting this year full of intent, full of purpose, and I want that to come across to you. I want you to know that I can make a massive difference in helping you to help yourself, if that makes sense. So get on. Don't wait for a magic pill. It's not going to happen. Don't wait for some fairy godmother to come and flick a wand and all of a sudden, there's a great big carriage and, you've turned into Cinderella and you're off to the ball. It's not going to happen. The man, the white knight, it's not going to happen. He may come along, but it's still not going to help you feel in here. This is where you need to make change, like I said, and I can help you do that in the fastest possible time. And that is what I am here for. That is my purpose. I have availability for women to come on board right now for the next month. So get in quick. If this is what you want, you're serious about making change, you're sick to death of feeling sick and tired of yourself. It's no way to live. There is a better way. And I'm here to help you get to that better way. Bye for now.